Some of the most mystery people in the NBA are the mascots. Who is behind those costumes, and how do they do those amazing tricks? Here are 5 things you didn't know about NBA mascots. Starting with Rocky the Mountain Lion, everyone's favorite. How much did they really get paid? Did that one mascot really pass out? These and other questions are explained. 5 Family Affair. Rocky is one of the most well-known NBA mascots. He made his debut at a Denver Nuggets home game on December 15, 1990, and fans loved him right away. For a long time, Ken Solomon, the man inside Rocky, was the only mascot in Denver Nuggets history. He must have been back flipping when the Nuggets finally won a championship. Solomon was so unique because of his crazy stunts. The most famous was consistently hitting a no-look basketball from half court, and he even hit one from over 5,000 feet. Not only that, but he was also known for his flipping tricks, which included front flipping over several people without a trampoline. Because of this, fans noticed that the Nuggets mascot looked a little different at the start of the 2021-22 season. They said that Rocky was missing a lot more of his backward half-court shots, and his overall energy seemed different than before. Simply put, it wasn't the Rocky that had earned a spot in the 2008 Mascot Hall of Fame. Soon after, it was announced that Ken Solomon had retired and was enjoying his retirement. What was even more special was that the Rocky mascot stayed in the Solomon family. It was his son, Drake Solomon, who filled the role and continued his dad's legacy. Drake has worked as an entertainer for the Nuggets before, dunking from a trampoline during breaks in the game, so he knows how things work and what tricks to do. But it will take some time before he can fill in his dad's paws. Fans may have thought something was wrong with this entry, but our next one made even the players wonder what happened. 4 unique marketing gimmick. Engagement is key on social media, and brands and marketing firms are willing to go to great lengths to get more clicks and views. This is likely what the Atlanta Hawks were thinking when they launched their Only Hawks campaign to get people excited about the NBA in-season tournament. The Hawks took a rather unique approach to things. Some might even call it provocative, by parodying OnlyFans. OnlyFans has been trying to branch out what kind of content they are associated with. But we all know why people go there. And the Hawks know it because they released a video of Harry the Hawk doing some interesting things under the sheets. The video had a voiceover that teased that only real Hawks fans know what's in store for them once the in-season tournament games start. The ridiculousness of the video and the ad campaign did exactly what they set out to do. They went viral so quickly that even Hawks players had something to say about it. A star named Trae Young quickly tweeted, "I had nothing to do with this," which was followed by a bunch of crying laughing emojis. Well, DeJounte Murray took a rather firm stance by saying, "Man, delete this," but he didn't say it in a nice way. At least this was just some harmless fun that made people laugh at how strange it was. The next entry, on the other hand, made people really scared, wondering if they saw something really scary or if it was all part of the joke. 3 Scary incident. A lot of mascots put their bodies at risk to entertain the crowd. Most of the time, they do this by jumping on trampolines or doing acrobatic flips and twists. When they're not doing something physical, they do comedic bits during the game to keep the crowd interested. But sometimes a mascot tries to push the limits, and one time it went horribly wrong. Rocky, the Nuggets mascot, passed out during one of the stunts. The plan was for Rocky to be lowered in a harness with a spotlight on him just before the home opener, but instead of seeing a vibrant and energetic Rocky getting the crowd excited, fans saw a horrifying image of a lifeless Rocky being slowly lowered to center court. The mascot's arms and legs did not move as he descended with the help of a harness, and his head was slumped forward. When the dismount ended, he was completely limp, and people rushed to go help him. What had happened was that Rocky descended too quickly, knocking out the man inside the mascot and causing him to pass out. Luckily, there were no long-term injuries, and Rocky made a quick recovery and has continued to entertain fans ever since. At least Rocky had a fun story to tell for the rest of his life. 2 unique origin story. It's a very interesting story how Go the Gorilla became the official Suns mascot. The Phoenix Suns didn't have a mascot for 11 years because their last one, a sunflower-themed one, was so lame that they got rid of him. Then in 1980, a fan sent a singing telegram to the arena dressed as a gorilla. The staff loved the mascot so much that they asked the person to stay and entertain the fans. Like a true professional, The man was waiting for his big break to show off. He did such a great job that the Suns kept asking for him to come back until they finally made him their official mascot. The decision to make him their official mascot paid off. He has gone on to become one of the most famous mascots in the game and was one of the 3 inaugural members of the Mascots Hall of Fame in 2005. You won't believe how much money some of these mascots make every year. In the words of Michael Jordan, that's a good break. One, they make bank. If you think about the best-paying jobs in the world, being a mascot is probably pretty low on the list. However, being a mascot in the NBA pays very well. Just look at last year's top earners. The Hornets' Hugo makes $100,000 a year. Even though the Hornets aren't very good, they have enough money to pay him more than most jobs. In the meantime, Gorilla makes $200,000 a year, which is a lot more than what the Bulls pay. Benny the Bull, the Bulls' longtime mascot, makes $400,000 a year. Of course, these characters have to put in a lot of work both on and off the court, but it's clear that they get paid for it. $400,000 isn't even top billing. It's not even close to being top 2. Harry the Hawk makes $600,000 a year and is in second place. That's why he was willing to do any kind of promotion. Who wouldn't do a provocative ad if they were getting paid $600,000 a year? But Rocky wins the prize. He makes $625,000 a year. That makes sense. Who would give up $625,000 a year? Plus, maybe some of that extra money was because Rocky passed out. What about you guys? What facts surprised you? Do you know any fun facts? Let's talk about them below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, slam that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think deserves the spotlight next? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all things NBA. See you next time on the court.